But the glow in the eyes. You see it? You're scanning. Did you scream or laugh? Information about you that I just learned this morning. Before you were a psychologist, you were in 14 horror movies? Yeah, that's right. I don't know how either. Jack Nicholson and all that. I just know this morning. Before you were a psychologist, you were in 14 horror movies? Yeah, that's right. I think never happened. I don't scream. I just get much. You scream. That's how you cry. You scream. We are in a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like the hit? Here it go.
Throughout the history of the United States, the construct of racism was created specifically to oppress Black people, to try to suppress our determination to achieve liberation. Like Angela Davis said, it's built into the system.
Nowadays I can't believe what's going on in front of me. I don't want to watch TV and find another casualty. I don't want to read the news. My heart's already black and blue. I'm putting on my combat boots, 'cause I got an attitude. Feel like soldiers forced to fight a war. What the hell? I can't take it anymore. 'Cause for so long we've been patient, now we're done. Don't you even ask me when did I become such an angry Black woman.
Keep it real. Would you?
'Cause I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
Whew, okay. In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another spontaneous edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the mighty one, Angel Snub 7. I am also your soul brother, number one. I just had a few announcements and a comment. Very briefly, I hope. I do not wish to take a lot of your time. It is a beautiful, incredible, beautiful Sunday afternoon. I believe the temperature is between like almost 70, 65, 70, little over 70 degrees. A nice time to be out and try to do whatever you can, considering the coronavirus thing limits us in what we can and cannot do nowadays. But I hope that this talk finds you in good health and your family and your situation. Hope that everything is going well, considering the situation that we find ourselves in. And we, as soul brothers and sisters, the descendants of slaves born in America, the once called Negro, considering our situation seems to be never ending, going on 500 years. If we have a little bit of peace in our lives, then that is a wonderful thing. Now, of course, I cannot continue. I have to continue to say thank you for all those who have donated, who continue to donate and will donate in the future to this hospital medical fund. I appreciate everything that you're doing for me. Like they say in religion, it's a blessing. It's wonderful to know that you are appreciated. It's wonderful to know that you are not alone struggling in this life, that somebody out here does care about you, because there are those who always say, when I pass this life, nobody would care. So your donations to this medical fund makes that statement an outright lie, because clearly you care about your brother and would like to help your brother as much as possible in dealing with this financial hardship. I thank you so much for these donations. You are incredible, and I hope that I'm given enough life that I'm worthy of this help. I want to earn my keep. I don't want nobody to just give me anything. I want to be able to, what's the sense of living and we continue to live in this manner? I would hope that we struggle and come to a state of mind whereas we can get out of this situation once and for all. That's what we want. We want to do this. We want to get out of this once and for all. 500, going on 500 years is enough. And that is my problem with these other so-called solutions, these ideologies. They don't have a timetable. And it's been tried, and you keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. You don't try to do anything any differently. That is a sign of insanity, when we do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result or resolve. It's just not going to happen. 500 years, nothing is not moving. You have had some type of success. You won some of the battles, but you have not won the war. We want to win the war once and forever. We want to be liberated once and forever. That is the goal. Some of you don't want that. You are satisfied how you living. You just want to complain a little bit or whatever. But actually you're satisfied in this life. I'm not satisfied with this life. I don't like it. It's got to be a better way. So I say from this platform, we represent the better way, and we're going to talk about that more in depth in just a minute. I want to say I've been here on YouTube since 2007. When I first came to YouTube, before I even started making videos, in the Black community, the Black YouTube community, there was no donations. There was nobody asking for money and all this back and forth. There was a little beefing now and then or whatever. But when I first came to YouTube, it seemed as though we had a little bit of understanding, that there was a little bit of unity. And regardless, if you listen to a brother, you listen to a sister, when you ran upon a Black channel, a soul brother and sister channel, you just subscribe. This is how we supported one another. This is how we gain our views and how we gain our subscribers. It's a Black channel, it's a soul brother and sister channel, subscribe. That's how this was, and like an unspoken type thing. And that's what I did. I just subscribed. As long as it was a Black channel, a soul brother and sister channel, I subscribed. That's how we supported one another on YouTube. You didn't have to listen. And there's so many channels, you can't listen to them all. But it's the fact that you're taking upon yourself an activity to support one another. And then, of course, from those subscribers, you get big or whatever, and you become popular or however. But it starts from that framework of some sort of unity, some type of understanding among us, because we know that we are a different genre. We are a different section of YouTube. And YouTube, even though this soul community on YouTube is very small, clearly something about it, it must be some kind of threat or something where those who control YouTube, they find it necessary to monitor what the soul or Black community is saying or doing. And that makes you wonder, why do they have to monitor? What is it that they don't want you to know? Why is it necessary, with all the thousands of videos, why is it necessary for Google, YouTube to concentrate on this very small? I don't care how many thousands of videos Young Pharaoh have or the Nation of Islam. We are this community that do what we do is very, very small. But clearly is a threat. Why are they monitoring? Why are they watching us? And so they begin to flag our videos and take them down. Why is it necessary? Oh, wow. Well, you know why. Because one day you're going to get it right. One day you're going to recognize, instead of waiting on the power, you are the power. One day you're going to recognize that. And you don't have to ask them for reparations. You're going to take it. You don't have to ask them for this and that. You're just going to take it. When you wake up and understand your potential and understand who you really are. Some of you claim that you're gods and goddess, but you don't know how to demonstrate. Where's your power? You're a king and you're a queen or whatever, but you don't act that way. But one day, and the threat is, you're going to come into the right state of mind where you're not doing any more talking. No more debates. No more listening to the supreme teachings. One of these days, it reminds me of that little cartoon. When the cartoon, that little light bulb pops up above the cartoon character and they have an idea, it's just going to pop up one day. You're going to realize who you really are. And you're going to realize you wasted so much time, but that's all right. It don't make no difference how much time we wasted then. What is important is what you do now. That's what's important. So I'm not angry with you. It's very difficult because I can't expect you to be like me. I can't expect you to comprehend like me. So it's unjust and it's not fair for me to expect you to comprehend and think the way I do. The only thing I can do is try to help you to understand where I'm coming from. And some of you don't want to comprehend. You are satisfied where you're at. But there are 40 million in this nation, and they deserve to hear what I have to say. They have the right to act upon something different, something new. So when I first come to YouTube, there was a little understanding. It was not written in stone. We did not follow some kind of code. It's just something that we felt because this is our little section, our clique. And we subscribe to one another and we share one another videos. But as time goes on, things begin to change. A new group of people start coming in, and YouTube start opening the door so that you can make money. And the whole thing start to really change. Now people want to be a celebrity. It's not about your teachings. I wonder if I can trick you, exploit you, so I can make some money off of you. And that's what you see in 2020. They don't really care about the teachings. They want you to praise them, seek a celebrity, and give me your money. It's not about helping nobody. It's about celebrity, fame, fortune, getting in somebody's underwear, things of that nature. Now, during my whole tenure here on YouTube, I have subscribed and I have shared everybody's video. If you go to Vimeo, and even still here on YouTube, because they have terminated over 100 of my channels. But if you go to Vimeo, if you go to Daily Motion, you will see that I have mirrored, I have shared countless people's videos. Nation of Islam, Sonetta TV, Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, The Baba, Rashawn, you name it, Tariq Nasheed, even Tommy Sotomayor. I've shared everybody's video. There is something that somebody said that I can agree upon. So I share that. I don't necessarily have to share those things I disagree with, but Louis Farrakhan says things that I agree with. The Baba, Rashawn, Tariq Nasheed, everybody says something that you can agree upon. And that's what I focus upon. And I can share that. Matter of fact, I even share stuff I don't agree with. It don't make no difference. I share the teachings. I share the ideologies. Everybody. Because I'm not afraid of your ideology. I'm not afraid of you getting more subscribers and more likes than me. I'm not afraid of that. More power to you. But when it comes to me, they don't do that with Angel Snuffing Up 7. You don't see my videos on other people's channels. Nowhere. Nowhere. They don't do that with me. It is because, like I've always told you, they're not interested in unity. They're not interested in it. So why should I go out of my way to try to be friends with these pieces of trash? I'm not doing that no more. They're not interested in no unity. Everybody here, they're out for themselves. They're not interested in no unity. They're not interested in no brotherhood. Their brotherhood and their sisterhood comes with strings attached. You got to like my God. You got to like who I like. You got to do what I do. You got to say what I say. Their brotherhood, their hotel family, their family and their brotherhood come with strings attached. They want you, like I always tell you, to join their slave plantation. There's only one real person on YouTube since 2007, been on here, tried and true, that represent unity. That's Angel Snub Nub 7, the Reality's Temple on Earth. And my actions show it, not my talk. I don't run around here talk about brotherhood and sisterhood. I share the videos. You got a party you want to promote, I help you promote that party. Angel Snub Nub 7 is the only one that has done that. Nobody. If it is, please show me. I have not seen it. Their brotherhood and their sisterhood comes with strings attached. These pieces of trash. And that's what they are. They're pieces of trash. And they are your enemies. They are your enemies. Anybody that is against the unification of the so-called African American in this country is your enemy. I'm not talking, they talk a good game. But you see their actions don't show that they are unified. They want unity with you. They want you to join their slave plantation. Angel Snub Nub 7 is the only one since 2007. The only one who showed unity. I'm the only one. My video will show. I have reached out to all kinds of people. They're not interested. Because they have an ulterior motive. And it's selfish. These selfish bastards. That's what they are. So, it's a shame. It's a shame. See, you can talk all you want to. Your actions speak louder than words. The Nation of Islam does not show that it is about brotherhood. ADOS, what's the other? American Foundation of Black Americans, whatever. They're not about unity. They want reparations so they can think they can get some money so they can get rich all of a sudden. It's not about what is in the best interest of this 40 million plus. I want reparations so I can buy me a car, so I can go to Africa, or whatever you want to do with your money that you did not earn. Reparations is to repair people from the destruction that somebody done to it. It's not for your individual enhancement. Get a job, play the lottery, do whatever you want to do to make yourself rich. That's not what reparations is about. It's about trying to repair a people who have been destroyed. That's why you have ADOS. That's why you have Foundation of Black Americans. That's the interest. That's the reason why they want the money to put in individual pockets. That's the reason why. It's not what is in the best interest of the 40 million. Most of these people, they're not concerned about what is in the best interest of the 40 million. Unless they come on my plantation so I can own them. I'm so happy that the 40 million basically ignore us, this section of YouTube. You get thousands of views when you should be getting millions. It's 40 million plus in this country, 13% of the population. You can't attract them. Why is that? There's a reason why you can't attract them. No matter how hard you try with your nonsense. And YouTube help you, promote you, put you out there. They give you interviews, CNN and CBSN, whatever these outlets, whatever. You go on all these radio shows. and you still can't get no better than a few thousand. You don't get millions of views. And you should, considering there are 40 million plus in this country. I'm glad they ignore us in this section, because you don't mean them no good. They might as well just keep living and doing what they've been doing for the last 400 years. The hell with you. Because the slave master, the pink racists don't mean them no good, and y'all happy ass don't mean them no good either. I'm happy they ignore you. You just want some money and some booty and some liquor and probably some drugs. And of course, how you doing now? And of course you want celebrity. You want somebody to look up to you like you Michael Jackson or somebody. Prince, Whitney Houston, whoever. This is not about celebrity. Dr. King did not sign up for civil rights trying to be a celebrity. Malcolm X was not trying to be a celebrity. Nor Marcus Garvey or any of our people. Not trying to be some celebrity. Trying to get views, want somebody to like you. I don't give a damn whether you like me or not. Go to hell if there's such a place. It's not about liking somebody. It's about solving a problem that's been going on for almost 500 years. Solve this problem once and for all. And y'all tiddlywinks and screwing around with these nothings. So that bothered me this morning, because I have my actions. I don't have to debate. The video's still out there. My actions show Angel Snubbing Up 7. This ministry has always been about soul unity, black unity, or however you want to call it. And I have did my best. But after all these years, I'm sick of it. I'm not sharing no more videos, no more with none of these suckers. I went into my subscription and I took all these so-called blackity black Negroes out of my subscription. I don't want to listen to none of them. They have nothing to say. I've been listening to them since 2007, saying and doing the same garbage over and over. They repackage the same garbage, the same leftovers. They repackage the same crap over and over. None of them have advanced. They're still in the same mud hole that they was back in 2007. So I went in my subscriptions. I don't want to listen. I don't want to see them no more. I think I only have like 5 or 6 subscriptions now that I'm interested in. Not listening to them no more. I've been listening to them, waiting on them to do something since 2007. That's more than enough chance. That's more than enough opportunity. And I supported them. And they give us nothing. Now, what have they done for the Realist Temple on Earth? What have they done for Angel Snubbing Up 7? Not a damn thing. They don't mention my name that I helped them, knowing that I did. They don't appreciate nothing. And I unsubscribe to all of them. All that blackity black stuff. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to see them. I think I have less than 10. I'm subscribed to CBS This Morning and Inside Edition, channels like that. Keep up with a little bit of the news or whatever. But all these blackity black, pro-black, blackity black, Nation of Islam, I'm done with it. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. Only in passing. How you doing? And keep rolling. Brother Ben X, I unsubscribe. The Baba Rashad, unsubscribe. All these channels trying to take down Umar Johnson, unsubscribe. Tommy Sotomayor, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe to all of them, everybody. You don't listen to me, the hell with you. Why should I listen to you? You don't have nothing. You've been talking and running your damn mouth since 2007. Done with it. It's sickening, and you sicken my It's something my mama always used to say. I can't say it. They're sickening to me. I'm doing fine right here where we at. Listen to you for what? You don't offer nothing. Black power ain't nothing but a bunch of beggars. That's all it is. A bunch of beggars and a bunch of dreamers. I dream a genie with the light brown hair. Well, how you doing there, sir? Haven't seen you on the board. Appreciate it. It's nothing. You're not missing anything. So I'm done with it. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong in feeling the way I do. Since 2007, I have supported these people. I'll give you an example. The Baba, Rashawn, whatever, Delay, I was promoting his videos right here on YouTube and Facebook when he had 50 subscribers. I could go on his channel and he would treat me silver, but I asked him, can we talk about the Mississippi campaign? No reply. Nothing. I mean, why are people so scared of just talking about the Mississippi campaign? It's nothing. You talk about it, and then you keep going roll on about your business. Because they are afraid. See, they have no solution. They have nothing to offer. I heard the Baba Rashawn solution. He don't have no solution. None of these people have no real solution. Just rhetoric. Feel good rhetoric. That's all. The same stuff over. They give you supposed to be common sense solution. There is nothing common sense. There's nothing common sense about. You are in a position here. You are in a position here that you don't understand. And until you understand your situation, you're going to remain right here. That's why you can't get out. You think that hollering black power and screaming about Jesus is going to change your condition. It's not. That's nothing but reactionary emotional rhetoric. That's not going to change your conditions. Just not. Now look. So I wanted to let you know I'm done. I'm not listening. I don't want to listen. I'm not interested in listening to none of what these folks have to say. They're offering nothing. If they was offering a little something, I would tell you. I would tell you so-and-so is right on point, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I make a video and I give these people their credit. They don't want to give me any credit for nothing. Because they selfish. It's all about them. All about my views. All about my life. It's all about me, me, me. And you're going nowhere. And that's cool. I'm done with you. I'm not subscribed. The only ones I'm subscribed to is like Soul Brother Taalik, Sister Noble, Sister Rashida, and I believe her channel got hacked. That's messed up. Somebody hacked her channel. It's not functioning the way it used to be. But we're doing fine here. I don't need them at all. I'm not interested in your unity, your fake ass unity and brotherhood and family. Hey, Brother Fox is in the house. Thank you, chat room, for being here with me. And the sad thing about it, this has been bothering me. And as you know, I'm a sickly person, but I got to get this off my chest. Whatever, I gotta talk about this one here. Because again, tomorrow is not promised. And I could get so sick, I can't say nothing anyway. So I might as well, since I know I can, I might as well go ahead and get this off my chest. Absolutely, twin. They offer bedtime stories. Like I told you, all this black conscious, blackity black stuff is nothing but putting us to sleep for the second time. And you might not wake up because you sleep, but you think that you're awake. You are sleepwalking. That's what you're doing. Sleepwalking, you look like you're awake, but you still sleep. You're able to walk around and do things, but you sleep. They sleepwalking. Black conscious, all this Pan-African comedic stuff, nothing but sleepwalking. Look like you're doing something. Look like you are in your right state of mind, but you sleep. Because sleepwalking does not produce anything. Sleepwalking can actually get you killed. And it has gotten some people killed because you're not in your mind. They're not, you're absolutely right, keyboard. They're not interested. They're just not interested in unity. And I'm saying the genre or the section of YouTube where we are here, they're not interested in unity. I'm not saying that the 40 million is not interested. If you present and show yourself that you're real, maybe you can gain their attention. They know these people are fake. That's why they're not being drawn to them. They just keep living the life that they're living. Absolutely, Phil. Same stuff. So there is no benefit for me to stay subscribed and listen to these people when they have no respect for me. So to hell with them. And I'm pretty sure I have missed some of these folks, but when their new videos pop up, as soon as they pop up, I'm going to unsubscribe. I don't need them. They don't need me. I don't need you either. So, look. Now, what I would like to do, I would like to open myself up to debate. So, Angel Snubbing Up 7, I am taking on all comers for debate, not just anybody. If you want to have a conversation or debate with Angel Snubbing Up 7, then you send your request to angelsnubbingup7@aol.com. And I'm going to send you a questionnaire, and I want you to answer some questions. I would rather have a conversation than debate. I don't really like debate. Now, what I don't like about this debate thing, because every time Dick and Harry will come out the woodwork and want to debate Angel Snubbing Up 7. See, the problem is, I am the originator. I am the head Negro in charge here. I'm the one that determines what the Reality's Temple on Earth ministry is. So when I speak, I represent this channel. I represent this ideology. These people that want to debate me, they are not official representatives of nothing. They just believe. They do not represent the Nation of Islam. They do not represent the Hebrew Israelites. They do not represent Kemetic teachings. They don't represent nothing. They just believers. So when they come here and talk about they want to debate Angel Snubbing Up 7, of which that's a losing proposition, but that's what you want to do. And you will be smashed, you will be crushed. There's no doubt about that. See, the problem with that is, since they are not officials of that particular belief or that doctrine, they can always say, well, I didn't know enough, blah, blah, blah. They don't officially represent nothing. They just believe in stuff. Send your Send your representative, somebody that can say, I represent the Moore Science Temple in St. Louis. I represent the Nation of Islam in Atlanta. I am an official representative of Louis Farrakhan. I'm an official representative of the Hebrew Israelites in Atlanta, Georgia. Send me your official representative. Absolutely. See, any individual, any Tom, Dick, and Harry, I want to debate you because they get upset because they don't like what you have to say. So anytime Dick and Harry come out the woodwork, I want to debate you. I'll debate you. You don't know nothing. You're being taught by somebody. Ain't nobody teaching me nothing here. I'm the teacher here. I'm the master teacher here. I'm the originator here. I'm the creator here. I officially represent this ministry. You don't represent nothing. You just believe. That's all you do is believe. But I would give you an opportunity. And I'm not going to accept, and I will tell you right off the bat. When you start crying and get emotional, that's the end of conversation, end of debate. I don't do that. Soon as I start breaking your happy ass down, and you get to crying and begging, that's the end of the debate, end of conversation, it's over. You don't represent nobody anyway. Only your pitiful zombie ass. That's the only thing that you represent. You need somebody to put words in your mouth. I don't need nobody to put words in my mouth. You need a book to read. I don't need a book to read. You need a DVD to listen to. I don't need a DVD to listen to. And that's exactly what they'll get. An old-fashioned Angel Snubbing Up 7 ass whooping. All this crap that you have is weak. And that's why they stay away from me, because they know that it's weak. It has a lot of flaws. It has a lot of errors. And above all, it's not doing nothing for us. Show me what it's doing for us. It's not doing nothing. Absolutely. Now, if you have been banned from this channel, I have no interest in nothing you have to say, because you've been around me long enough. If you had any kind of sense, we could talk. So if you have been banned, do not send nothing to my email. I have nothing to say to you. Go about your business. And on top of that, you don't represent nothing except yourself. That's all. You don't represent nothing. So send me your officials. Send me these official representatives of the Hebrew Israelites, the official representative of Tariq Nasheed, the official representative of Young Pharaoh. If Young Pharaoh, if Baba Rashad, whoever y'all love out there, if they can't do it, send the official representative. Because the representative smashing them is just like smashing the original, the actual person, because they represent you. Malcolm X was the official representative of the Nation of Islam. If he messed around and got his butt intellectually whooped out there, that means the Nation of Islam got intellectually whooped. But Elijah Muhammad had enough faith in Malcolm to put him out. You can handle your business, bro. And Malcolm did. You couldn't ask for a better representative than the Honorable Malcolm X Shabazz. So give me your representative. But I will talk to you. But again, as soon as you start crying and whimpering like most of these people do, I'm not going to even ask you to straighten up or nothing. That's the end of the conversation, end of the debate. It's over. Bye. I don't have time for your nonsense. So for those who want to debate Angel Snubbing Up 7, send me an email and you request, that's what you request, request debate Angel Snub Nub 7. I'm going to send you some questions. And if I decide to approve this debate, or that I prefer a conversation, then we will set it up and we can get this going on. No big deal. But see, I know there's no officials that's going to step up to the plate. They're not going to mess with me. Nobody in their right mind is going to mess with the Reality's Temple on Earth. Nobody in their right mind. You're not going to do that. They're too smart for that. Because they know, first of all, they have no idea where I'm coming from. I am unorthodox. They don't know how to deal with me. Now, they know how to debate and argue with people on their level, like them, religious, Pan-African, blah, 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 history buffs or whatever you want to call them. They don't know how to deal with me. I am fast moving, quick thinking, right down to the modern time. You can't mess with me. I know your weak spots. I know what you're going to say before you even open up your mouth. I know what you're going to say. You don't know what's going to come out my mouth. You don't know how I'm going to go. So I offer you the invitation. You want to debate me so bad. No, you don't. You angry at me. And you don't agree with what I say, but you really don't want to debate me. Not for real. Because I'm going to whoop your ass. Really, really bad. No mercy. And I want to tell you that too. When you come here, I'm going to be civil. I know how to be civil and respectful, but I'm going to give you the worst ass whooping ever. You're going to stay on the defense. As soon as you start thinking about the answer to your question, I got another question waiting on you. Oh, man. You don't want to catch that kind of heat. I'm ready to do it to you. Smash you in the ground, crush you into the earth. Woo! You're going to wish that you had stayed home. And you're going to show your face. No faceless people. You can't show, because I want to see the face of the person who I'm giving that ass whooping to. Oh, see, they was getting ready. Somebody was already in their email getting ready. I want to debate Angel Snub Nub 7. and then I told them, you got to show your face. They had to stop writing. I want to see the person whose ass I'm going to whoop. Don't come here. Here I am. Live in living color. You can do the same thing. With your coward, scared ass. Oh, I'm really locked and loaded. Ever since the Mississippi campaign came into being, I got it together because I really didn't have a solution. I knew something was wrong, but I really didn't have a solution, something strong I could stand on. I can stand on the Mississippi campaign. It's strong. It's concrete. Nobody has nothing better. Nobody. I know this. I'm locked, loaded, bring it. Show your face. Send your request to angelsnubnub7@aol.com. I'm going to send you some questions and let's get this party started. You really don't want none of this heat. You don't want none of it. Now, in conclusion, I want to say this. The bottom line is, you really don't know what you're dealing with. The Black American, the once called Negro, soul brothers and sisters, the descendants of slaves born in America, you really don't know what you're dealing with. We think because we talk about hotel and black power, Jesus is going to fix it, and we holler and scream in church. all that emotional. And that's what most of these people on YouTube do. They feed your emotion. They feed the fairy tales and the cartoons that we've been taught. That's not going to change your condition. So you are reactionary. Now look here. Let me show you the difference between acting in an appropriate manner and being reactionary and emotional. Now, how many of you have been bit by a mosquito? Raise your hand. I've been bit by a mosquito countless times. Now, the usual reaction to being bit by a mosquito is you just lash out. You just slapping. You don't actually see the mosquito. Most times, you don't even, sometimes you hear the mosquito and you feel the bite, but you actually don't see the mosquito itself. And you just lashing. You feel that pain and you just, that's acting reactionary and emotional. Now, if you took the time and you hear the mosquito and then you begin to feel that little pain, the mosquito bites you, don't react. Stay cool, calm, and collect. Don't move your body. And then move your eyes to the spot where you feel that pain and you'll see that mosquito. Now you can raise your hand and slap and you can kill that mosquito. Now you don't have to worry about this mosquito biting you again. You took care of business. But when you slapping around, acting on emotion, just waving your hands in the air, do it like you just don't care, when you're doing that, the mosquito that bit you will bite you over and over and over again. So the so-called Negro, the once called Negro in this country, going on 500 years, the only thing we have done is slap at the mosquito. And the mosquito keeps biting us over and over and over again. You never get to smash the mosquito. That's the difference between an emotional reaction and staying cool, calm, and collect and dealing with the situation in a more appropriate manner. This is something that we should have known. Many of us have been in the military. And in the military, your life depends on you staying cool, calm, and collect and make the best decisions, because if you don't, it could cost you your life. See what I'm saying? Brother Phil says, that makes sense. Don't react to the mosquito. The same as naysayers or the haters. Reaction is emotional, anger, and fearful. Let me tell you something about emotion. When you are filled with emotion, emotion does not, it causes us not to think properly. So you have many of us clapping and cheering, and we're happy about Joe Biden being the president, but you're not really thinking about what you cheering about, what you voted for. You just because most of these people voted for Joe Biden just because they hate Donald Trump. And that's just the bottom line. They don't know nothing about Joe Biden and don't care nothing about it. They just want to hurt Donald Trump. That's all. Matter of fact, most of these people that vote don't know nothing about none of these senators and representatives that they vote for. They just vote for, I'm a Democrat, so you vote for a Democrat, or you vote for a Republican, or whoever the TV put on the screen, because some of these people didn't even get airtime, but they're Republican or Democrat, and you just vote for them. You don't even know who the hell they are. You vote for Trump, you vote for Biden, and you got all these other folks that you're supposed to vote for, Many of them you never even heard of. Well, he's a Republican. I guess he's cool. I'm going to vote for Biden, so I'm going to vote all Democratic. So the whole process is stupid. It's just emotion. It's not done because a thinking man's game. It's all reactionary. It's all based in ignorance. It's all reactionary because I don't like Trump. So now you're happy. We got rid of Trump. Yeah. Now this Biden person, remember he was with Obama. What did Obama do? You think he's going to do anything different than when he was vice president under Obama? And this person has been in the Congress for over 40 years. I mean, common sense. What is he going to do for you? Not going to give you nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we're reactionary and feel good. All of it makes you feel good. The same way the preacher do in church. Tell you about Jesus and Jesus come to save your life and you a king and a God and you the Asiatic black man, the original man. All this feel good emotional rhetoric. That's how they get you. You so emotional and reactionary, you can't think properly. So how are you going to get out of this situation? You're not. You have been emotional going on 500 years. It's not done anything. You have to take the appropriate actions. When the mosquito lay on you, you have to be cool, calm, and collect. Understand the situation that you're in. Be able to raise your hand, see the mosquito, so you can come down on him and slap him and kill him. This mosquito, now there are many other mosquitoes, but this one will not bite you again. But this same mosquito have been biting us in America going on 500 years. Bloodsuckers. And that's all everybody in this country use us. They suck our blood. In our neighborhood, they use our economic power to be rich. The Africans come, suck your blood to get rich. They don't give you nothing. Talking all that Pan-African stuff. These Africans come in your neighborhood to make money, and many of these Africans live with the white folks out in the suburbs. They come, suck your blood in your neighborhood, get your money, and they go out with the white folks out in the suburbs. Your African brothers. And of course the Asians and everybody that come here, just go to the black community. They got enough blood for everybody. And that's what they do. Suck your blood. And there's nothing that you can do about it because you don't know how to slap the mosquito when it bites. You emotional. You just flailing like somebody drowning that don't know how to swim. Just hoping that you can swim, just flapping your arms around, hope, and you steady drowning. Brother Phil says, on point, and you're right. That's what the people are not getting mentally. Codependency is relying on someone to save their butts. They don't believe in themselves to solve their condition. You cannot solve your problem with feel-good rhetoric and being emotional. You have to look at your situation. That's the problem with all this black conscious, Pan-African, Kemetic, Hebrew Israelite, whatever you want to call it, More Science Temple, 5% Nation. They really have not taken the time to look at what you're dealing with. They offering all this emotional rhetoric is not, as they say, cutting the mustard. It's not cutting the mustard. They really don't understand. I was locked up for 10 years. And the reason why I'm talking to you now is because I had to understand. First, I had to understand what I'm dealing with because I did not know nothing about the law. I did not know nothing about mental health. I had to understand the law. I had to understand what mental health was. My rhetoric, I was running around talking about God gonna do this, and at that time, you know, I believed in God and all that type of stuff. I was talking about what God gonna do and God gonna punish you, and I was calling those people devils. That did not solve my problem. What solved my problem, I had to understand the situation I was in. I had to understand the law. I had to understand mental health. Then I had to understand how to use the law to benefit me. All that other stuff, all that feel-good rhetoric, when I woke up in the morning, I was still in the crazy house. I felt good. Y'all feel good. Black Power family, you still a Negro slave in America. Hotel, you still a Negro slave in America. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. You still a Negro slave in America. When you wake up, nothing's changed. You got all this supreme wisdom, all this emotion, but your situation don't change because you have not properly really looked at your situation. And your biggest mistake, which you're not interested anyway, because most of these people, the only thing they want is slaves for their plantation. They have the same mindset as the racist pink people, the forefathers, and some of these pink people in power. They just want slaves for their plantation. Because if you really want to understand and change the condition of the people, you cannot, I'm going to say this and we're going to get out of here. You cannot make them what you want them to be. I'm going to say that again. Your biggest mistake is you want to try to make them into what you want them to be. In order to change the condition of the 40 million in this country, you have to understand who they are and where they're at right now. It's not about what you want. And you're going to have to work with them from where they are at. Trying to change them, you're going to be doing that for the next 100, 500 years. You cannot, so you don't have time to wait 500 years if you want to change this condition. The so-called Negro, the once called Negro, soul brothers and sisters in this country, the descendants of slaves, you have to understand how they think, what they want, what they will accept and what they will not accept. You got to work with them. You want them to work with you and be whatever you want them to be. That's not how it's going to work. You're going to have to work with where they are at. They are not interested in your teachings. They're not interested in your they're not interested in being the original man, Asiatic black man. They're not interested in dying and astral projection and flying around the universe or whatever. They just want to be, they just want to live. Leave me alone. I just want freedom, justice, and equality. That's all. I want to be able to live my life. I'm tired of living in this type of oppression. That's all I want. I don't want all this other stuff, added baggage that y'all want. I don't want your God. I don't want Yahweh. I don't want Ishwala. I don't want Allah. I don't want Jesus. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be free. You don't understand that. Because you have a slave master, some kind of God that you are loyal to, and you want to bring people to your plantation. Well, that's not going to never happen. And you can call people self-haters and deaf, dumb, and blind, whatever you want to call them. You can do that all that you want to, if that what makes you happy. They're not going to respond to you because it's about, if you want to help somebody, then you need to understand where they're coming from and work with them from the reality that they see, not from the reality that you live. But see, again, they're not interested in the 40 million. They just want some more slaves for their plantation. They don't give a damn whether or not you are liberated. So you're going to trick them with your emotional rhetoric, your feel-good rhetoric, and just keep them reactionary and keep doing the same stuff over again. Go out and protest, burn down some buildings, shout hallelujah, Black Power family, hotel, same garbage, same circle over and over again. And then y'all repackage it. The same crap, the same doo-doo, you repackage it and keep selling it. And the people, the 40 million, stay slaves. Well, I want you free. I don't want your money. I'm not looking for fame and fortune. I don't want your booty. I don't want nothing from you. You deserve freedom, justice, and equality. After 500 years of catching hell, you deserve it. I deserve it. I don't want you to be a slave to nobody. You have already been a slave and always bowing down to somebody 500 years. You deserve, our people, the people that we come from, deserve to have an opportunity to be in a position. I don't have to bow down to nobody no more. I don't have to serve nobody no more. I'm sick of that. And you got these suckers that keep telling you, well, you got to bow down to God. You got to bow down to, always got to bow down. Always got to serve somebody. Might as well stay a slave then. Oh, you just don't like that slave owner. That's the problem. Master Joe is better than Master Trump. Still slaves. Still slaves. Slave mentality. We talked about that on the last live stream. We still have a slave mindset. You can holler Black Power and supreme wisdom and all that garbage, all that you want to. Nothing but a bunch of slaves. Nothing but a bunch of slaves. So again, on that note, I have unsubscribed to all these blackity black, whatever they want to call themselves. I'm not interested in nothing they have to say. I have listened to you since 2007, and you have done nothing. That's more than enough time to see what you're going to do. And what they do is offer excuses because they're a bunch of losers and failures. They get angry at me because I tell them in their face, you're a loser and you're a failure, because you are. And I'm not going to babyfy you. Oh, it's going to be all right. Well, you see, it's going to take some time. We've been in this situation for 500 years. It's going to take us some time. How much time do you need? Keyboard says, what did I think about the Ice Cube plan? I don't know what the plan, I'm not familiar, so I can't comment on what I don't know. I don't know about the Ice Cube plan. But Ice Cube is going to the government. These people are not going to give you nothing. Do you understand? Ice Cube, they're not going to give you nothing. Ice Cube and a lot of these other people, you are in a position to do for yourself. Take your destiny in your own hands. That's the topic that I've chosen for December the 7th, 2020 for Soul Liberation Day 2021. Taking our destiny in our own hands. That's what you got to do. That's what you have to do. You're not going to get nothing from these people. We've been here going on 500 years. You're not going to get nothing from them. They are no better than their forefathers. They are not different. They enjoy. They like things just the way they are. If you want to change it, you're going to have to take it upon yourself. We have plenty of money, plenty of education, plenty of resources, plenty of everything. The only one who's stopping us is these idiots, a lot of these idiots in the black YouTube community with their nonsense, their fake ass fairy tales, and waiting on some mysterious invisible spaceship and got all this nonsense that they putting in our heads. You stopping yourself. Instead of praying, instead of praying to God, you should be God. It says that we're children of God. Well, be it then. Demonstrate. Show us your power. Still waiting. Waiting on Joe Biden, waiting on Trump, waiting on Obama, waiting on Ronald Reagan, whoever, just waiting on some white guys. They don't care nothing about you. If they gave a damn about us, how could you be a slave for over 300 years? It took a war, an internal war, to break up slavery. They had to kill each other to break it up. What do that tell you? And if the South had won the war, which they was very close to, where you think you and I would be right now? Even in 2020. You have slavery in other parts of the world right now. So don't say we wouldn't be no slave. I don't see why not. And if you're not careful, you're gonna be right back on the cotton field. Maybe not the cotton field, but the watermelon patch, picking apples, picking grapes or whatever. Free labor, and get raped every day and mistreated. That's where you're on your way to. Because you're playing games and screwing around. That's just the reality of it. And that's why they don't want nothing to do with me. Because those who come to this platform, those who I surround myself with, we are the truly awakened. We are the truly ones of conscience, not black conscience. We are conscious. We are awake. We really see things for what they really are. So, on that note, I thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I just had to get that off my chest. Those who want to debate Angel Snuffing Up 7 and risk. Now, we can debate and have a conversation and we can still be cool. But there are those who think they're going to force their belief on me. It's not going to happen. So if you think you're going to do that, you might as well stay away. Because if I think that you're trying to force your belief, your ideology on me, I'm really going to kick you in your ass. I told you where I'm staying. I'm not into that stuff no more. Now, there are those who can come and have a decent conversation, and that's no problem. I love you. You my brother, you my sister. We can do this. We can have a decent conversation. But there are those who are very aggressive, nasty, profane, evil-minded folks who think they're going to force their garbage on. You ain't forcing a damn thing on me. I told you, you can't convert me. This is the reality's temple on earth. And it's going to stay that way. You're not going to convert me to none of that stuff. I've been there, done that. I'm not interested. And don't think that you have the supreme wisdom. Don't think that you have all the knowledge. Because I'm going to show you that you're not as smart as you think you are. And that's why your official representative of these beliefs and ideologies, that's why they're not going to mess with me. Because I smash them and crush them and grind them up. I'll show you you're not as smart as you think you are. If you're so damn smart, why you still, it's thousands of you, and you're still a Negro slave living in America. Still depend on the white man for everything that you need. And it's thousands of you. thousands of Hebrew Israelites, thousands of those Kemetic folks, thousands of these people, and they can't change a damn thing. Why you can't change nothing? Ask yourself, why? Why you can't change nothing? And the only thing you can do is keep giving these excuses why you are a loser, why you're a failure. Well, things take time. Things take time. The scriptures say a bunch of losers. And I'm going to call you that. As long as I see and view you as a loser, because that's what you are, I'm going to call you for what you are. You're not a king. You're not a queen. You're not a god and a goddess. You're a bunch of pathetic, begging ass losers looking for the great white hope or a spaceship or a dinosaur or something to come save your happy ass. And that's not reality. And we represent reality here. If we don't do it, if we're not smart enough, if we don't have the capability to do it, we're done. It's simple as that. The only one who's going to save us and the only one who's really interested in our condition is us. That's why the spaceship is taking its time to come and save you, because they not, hey, they're not interested in you like that. And that's why God has not come and do a damn thing for you, because that's your problem. God probably at the bar with Jesus and Allah and these other guys, they probably at the bar somewhere getting drunk, laughing at you. So, and see, when I drop that hammer down on you, I'm gonna have to laugh at you. I'm gonna have to say things. I'm gonna have to say things to make you to make you feel real bad. Just laugh and make mockery of you, break you down. Get that stuff out of here. Brother Phil says that's how they think and believe, using fear tactics, using degree claiming they know more. Yeah, all that old stuff. I went to Harvard. I went to Yale. I've been studying Pan-African stuff for 35 years. So what? It's a lot of folks been studying for years. Nothing has changed. And it's thousands of these people. It's thousands of these people that think this way. Thousands of Christians, thousands of Nation of Islam, thousands of Comedics and Moore Science Temple. It's thousands of these people, and y'all you can't accomplish a damn thing. You can barely open up a soda pop stand and sell some apples. Why is that? You need to ask yourself these questions. Don't get angry at Angel 7, because I want you to be successful. I want you to succeed. But you're bragging like you successful, and you're a pathetic loser. Bunch of beggars. Will you give me reparations? Joe Biden, will you give us reparations? Donald Trump, I know Donald Trump won't give a reparation. Maybe Joe Biden will give a reparation. Kamala Harris, will you get? I voted for you. Can you give me reparations? Stupid stuff. Yeah, right, twin. We have nothing to offer the aliens. That's why they're taking their time to come pick us up. Do anything for us. But I mean, it's all up to you. I'm just gonna keep it real. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. I don't care if you don't like me or you get angry and upset, whatever. I could care less. But apparently you love your condition. You happy being a Pharaoh slave living in America. You don't have nothing going on except feel good, waiting on Jesus to return, emotional rhetoric. That's all you got. And I guess that's enough. That's not enough here. That's not enough. So on that note, I said all I need to say. I appreciate everybody for joining me these few minutes. And again, I thank everybody who donated, who will donate, and those who continue to donate to my medical fund. We thank you for purchasing Sister Noble's book, God is on Trial. And of course, right there in the little ticker, what they call that little ticker tag thing, Soul Liberation Day, 2021, December the 7th, 2020, at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. That would be 5:30 Eastern, taking our destiny in our own hands. That's what we want to talk about. So I hope to continue to see you until that time. And thank you for joining me, those in the chat, those who are listening, and those who will be listening to this video at a later time. I appreciate it's always an honor. It's always an honor that you would give your brother a few minutes of your time. And I am so happy to know that I am not out here by myself, that I have other people who are truly awakened out here. And I'm not out here just surrounded by pure stupidity. I do have people that's awake, just like myself. So I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm going in the right path. So thank you again. As Don Cornelius used to always say in the parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul. We already 5,000, y'all. Already 5,000. Getting so right. It's